Good morning, welcome back to a new video. I just came out of the shower and I thought it would be nice to share an updated morning skincare routine with you because I feel I haven't done these in a while. So I just washed my face. I'm gonna put a quick top on and get started. Alright, I feel all fresh up. Just need to quickly brush my hair. Lighting in here is a little weird. I always feel it's hard in bathrooms, but I guess you guys can see it pretty well. This, guys, should be step number one in every type of skincare routine, regardless if you have sensitive skin, dry skin, whatever. Water hydrates, but I think you hear that all the time. Anyway, I did a light workout this morning and I took a shower, so I obviously wash my face. I normally wash my face once or just in the evening with like a cleanser, unless I work out in the morning, and then I do also in the morning. So I use this like cleansing foam from the brand Omaroviska. It is very gentle, you only need a little bit. So yeah, we have a fresh base right now. I really feel in the last year, and I know it's been a while since I shared a skincare routine video, I've really mastered my skin type and really what to do. I suffered a lot from dry skin, especially in the winter. Sometimes that skin cells even would come up when it was like really cold and windy. I think I just found the secret tip for it. It's some of the products I'm using, a lot of like serums and stuff. But the thing what has really helped my skin was the way to apply it, and I've watched this video as well, and I will also like pop it up here and like link it so you can like listen about like the whole science behind it. When you have really dry skin and you're just adding on product, your pores get really clogged rather than really hydrated. So the secret tip is to work on a wet face. So I'm going to make my face wet right now. Okay, so wet face. Obviously when you come out of the shower you should maybe just like not completely dry your face, but by the time I had my camera set up it was dry. So the first product I am using is a hyaluronic serum. I really love this one from Dr. Barbara Sturm. This is really gonna bring the moisture and hydration into your skin. So if you have a dry skin, and even if you don't, I would just recommend this in literally everyone's skincare routine. My face is completely wet right now and I'm just adding this on a wet face. The serum is actually locking in the hydration, the water, into the skin. This has literally just been a game changer for me. My skin feels so much more hydrated throughout the day. It just feels a little weird at the beginning to like put on product while your face is just wet, but I'm telling you, your face will absorb the H2O. It will just make such a big difference in a more like hydrating and like plump skin. So I'm just like patting it in a little. Then about 3 times a week I use a vitamin C serum. I love this one from Dermalogica. Vitamin C is especially important when the skin is getting older or when it's, for example, like a little bit damaged, because vitamin C really helps with the production of collagen. I suffer kind of from like dark spots, so the vitamin C will help restore this a little. So again, my face is still a little wet, and I'm just adding another serum here. And I think that has just also really helped for me, is to build up some different types of serums rather than a lot of moisturizers and things like that, which I don't know. I feel like when I was 14, I would put literally a pot of Vaseline or like full-on face of coconut oil on my face with the theory of like, oh, I let it soak overnight and my skin will absorb it and I will be hydrated and moist. And this was really not the case. I think it actually just got worse because your pores just get clogged. There is no hydration in there, so that's why. Okay, so in this video they were actually explaining how you kind of need to wet your face again. I sometimes do this, but not all the time. It's gonna be a little bit of a mess now, so I'm not going to do it. Then on top I am going to use the Hydrating Easy face oil. This is a natural face oil, completely vegan. It has some like really strong jojoba oil and strawberry seed oil, which is full of antioxidants. And the jojoba seed oil in here really helps hydrate the skin. So I'm going to add just like a couple of drops. A lot of people with extremely sensitive skin, this would be a really amazing product. It is so gentle and so smooth. You can use this also just like on your eyebrows, on your like hair ends. It's just like such a natural and like good oil. So I'm just gonna press this gently in. The thing I also love with like a face oil is just kind of give your face like a little massage, just like underneath your eyes. I forgot my gouache. I'm in Amsterdam here, so I don't have everything. I always do this a little underneath the chin. Okay, so then on top of that, purely because it is extremely dry here, I don't always do this. I'm going to use the Dr. Barbara Sturm face cream Rich. This one also comes in a normal face cream, so not only in a Rich. And it's just like a kind of like a thick moisturizer. Adding this on. And even if you feel like your skin is getting a little dry, if you have a face mist, in between these steps, just like wet your face before you put the face oil, wet your face before you put the face cream on there, and it's just going to be such a big difference. My face mist just finished, so I couldn't show you, but that's really what I've been doing, and I don't know, just kept my skin so glowy and plump. Alright. Little massage. And then for eye serum, I'm also using this like vitamin C eye serum from Dermalogica. I'm also obsessed with this packaging. It just looks so expensive. So I'm going to use like 2 small drops. You honestly don't need a lot for underneath the eyes. And then I'm also gently pressing it a little above the eyes. This is going to help really for like those kind of puffy eyes and like dark circles, and the vitamin C just like helps it brighten it up. And this is done. So I'm actually going to dry my hair quickly, and I also want to show you quickly what kind of makeup I use on my skin, because I do feel that is kind of part of like skincare and like the way to get this kind of like glowy, dewy look. My skin feels super moisturized, and I honestly didn't even do that many steps. It is really just about hydrating your skin with water. That's it. You can even do this when you're on a budget or when you don't want to try out all different types of products. I swear this is really going to help. Okay, I'm going to get my blow dryer quickly. While I was blow drying my hair, I realized if I flip the camera, the light is way better, which is actually going to be helpful in this makeup part. So for like a really glowy, dewy skin, a product which I first never really knew like how to use it because I thought it was way too like shiny, is really a game changer, is this Charlotte Tilbury one. It is the Flawless Filter. I sometimes use this as like a highlighter on top, but I also use this sometimes underneath my foundation. So I'm actually putting this on the spots where I kind of want that like extra glow, like above the cheekbones, on top of my nose, like above the lip, a little bit on these sides. There we go. And then just with my hand, I kind of like blend it into my skin, and this will just give this like really nice shimmer, glowy look underneath my foundation. My all-time favorite foundation is the Luminous Silk from Giorgio Armani. I am using the color 3.5, and I actually find that this is a really good color on me right now. But it always like changes a little bit with season. So I'm just having a little drop, putting this on. The reason why I love this foundation so much is because it just gives like the right amount of coverage without feeling too thick and like I'm wearing a lot of foundation. I feel like most people couldn't even tell I'm wearing foundation. It just makes everything a little bit more smooth and like the same color instead of having like darker spots and things like that. And I recently just like, I use my finger. I just like feel it just blends really well. I go through phases. Sometimes I use my beauty blender. This time I didn't bring it to Europe. So yeah, I just use my finger and I honestly find that really nice. Often a lot of makeup artists, they just use like fingers on set. So if they can do it, I can do it. And I think now you can also see how the skincare prep before really works, because my skin is kind of a little shiny right now, but once it like all set, it will be just like nice, really glowy. Then for a concealer, I am using this NARS one. It is the color 2.5, and I'm just putting a little, it's almost finished, a little hair around my nose because it often gets red there, and then here. And for the concealer, I actually do often use a little brush. I love this one from MAC. It's like a special concealer brush. It's like a little smaller. I just feel it blends nicely here at the eye. Oh man, this lighting here. We're gonna walk over to the window for the end result, I promise. And then hopefully everything looks on its place. I didn't really sleep a lot last night. It's not, I can't blame the jet lag anymore, but we just have been in a really bad rhythm of just going to bed way too late at like 1, 2 a.m, which is really not me, because I love going to bed at like 10 and waking up at like 6, 7, but that's a lot of sleep by the way. But yeah, I feel a little bit more tired every day, but you know what? That's what like holidays are for. So did I blend everything right? I think we did. Okay, this is not going to be a full-on skincare routine, makeup routine video, but I just want to show you what I do for my skin. As a contour, I am going to use the Mocha from Fenty Beauty. Just a little. And then while I blend it, I kind of blend it up, so you get kind of like a, you know, that look. And for blush, which I always love to put on, I'm using this from Nude Sticks, and it's kind of like this. It is the color Bohemian Rose, and I really love this because it is like a nice cream blush and it gives like a really nice dewy, healthy look. Put a little on my nose too. Put a little on my eyes to kind of bring the color back. And we are done. This is my glowy skincare routine. I'm just gonna go quickly to the window. Okay, there we go. This is my very natural, fresh morning skincare routine. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions, if this tip is very useful for you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.